everybody and welcome to my channel, Home with me, Mrs. K. Thank you guys so much for choosing to watch my video today. I have been to B&M, so I popped to B&M this morning and I thought I would come home and show you guys the goodies that I did pick up in store. It's not a massive haul today guys, it is only a handful of items, but I wanted to come home and show you what I do have. So let's get straight into the bag and show you what I picked up today. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this, because it is the biggest item in the bag and it's currently squashing my bag. So it is a mirror which I got for Jessica's new bedroom. Let me just turn it around for you guys to have a good look at it. She really wanted a mirror for her bedroom. She's got a very small one at the moment that just sits on her desk and she can't really see. She loves to do her skincare and stuff like that in the evenings, especially when she's on the phone with her friends. They love to kind of do their skincare routines together, and I thought get her a new mirror, slightly bigger one. She can put this on her dressing table. What I love about it is the gold trimming at the side. Because she's having little pops of gold in her bedroom, I thought this would just be absolutely ideal. It's not too much gold, it's not really in your face too much. It's a little bit glittery here, but again, it's just a little bit subtle. It's not kind of in your face, and I think she's going to love this mirror because it also has lights on it as well, so it does light up. So I think she's going to absolutely freak out when she does see this mirror. It does take battery, so it's battery operated, and you need 2 AAA batteries for that, and that was only priced at £12, which I think for a light up mirror is just absolutely insane. You need to give it a little clean though, it's quite grubby and dusty on the front. By the way guys, how lovely is this bag? I absolutely fell in love with this bag. I think it was like £1.29, but I loved it. I thought it was such a lovely bag, so I brought that home with me. I've managed to find another one of the jumbo fabric boxes that I desperately needed to go in our wardrobe, so I'm very happy that they managed to get some more in. They sell out for some reason as soon as they come in, and these are priced at £5, and these are to go in my wardrobe to store clothes, t-shirts, socks, underwear, stuff like that. I've mentioned these to you guys before. I've got a few of these in my hallway cupboard which are fantastic for storing all of my towels, because in this house we don't have like much space in the bathroom, like we don't have an airing cupboard, so our hallway cupboard is literally where we have to store towels, and this is just the perfect solution for storing towels, and very, very cheap. I've got this as well, which is also going to be for Jessica's bedroom. They have some really nice cheap storage stuff in at the moment, really, really affordable. Couldn't believe the price of this. £4 for a 3-tier storage caddy, and it's made of like plastic kind of acrylic sort of material. It's see-through, perfect for her to go on her dressing table to store any bits and pieces on there that she needs. As you guys can see from the picture here, they've got cotton wool pads, they've got skincare, they've got makeup brushes at the top, flannels, and I just thought this is going to be so nice to go in her bedroom. Even though it shows you that it's kind of for a bathroom, I thought this would be ideal to sit on top of her desk, store a ton of stuff. She can store her like headbands that she uses for her skincare, she can store the wipes that she's got for her skincare, and I just thought this was going to come in super handy for her, and just so cheap guys, at £4, and it's new in store as well. And they had other ones which were £2, so really, really cheap and affordable. You could also put it in your kitchen as well if you want to store things in your kitchen. It doesn't have to be for the bathroom. So many uses for those. I also grabbed these, which I thought was so cute. It's a 2-pack of egg holders, because we currently have the eggs in our fridge like right at the top, but there's no egg rack, so they're kind of loose. Every time you open the door they're like rattling around, so I thought these would be absolutely perfect and ideal to stick my eggs in the fridge. I love the sage green colour, also comes in grey as well, and these are priced at £1.50. I also got myself a feather duster, because weirdly, would you guys believe, I don't have a feather duster. I just have cloths at the moment which I just go around using to dust, and sometimes when I want to get up in corners and things, it's quite difficult having to stand on chairs. So I bought myself an extendable duster, and I think this was really cheap as well guys, priced at £1.50, because currently at the moment B&M have their big clean event going on, so there are a ton of really, really affordable cleaning products in store. So if you do go, do have a look down the cleaning aisle. They've got some really, really lovely bits in. Also picked up some more of this draft excluder tape, which is just basically for the kitchen window, just for a just for a temporary fix at the moment, to just stop some drafts that are currently coming in through the kitchen window, and that was priced at £4. Also got this gorgeous plant pot, which is like made of ceramic stuff. Just look at the detail on there, those leaves, absolutely lovely. I love that it's 3D. It just makes it look so pretty, doesn't it? Priced at £4. It's quite a nice size as well. This is going to look so nice with a lovely green plant in this, and I'm probably going to use this one either in the front room or the hallway. I haven't quite made up my mind yet, but it's just so lovely. They had another design as well, but it wasn't like the leafy pattern, it was more like flowers, but I just preferred this one. I thought it was really, really nice. They did have different sizes as well, so they had smaller ones and they had larger pots as well. I just thought that was really, really pretty. I've got 2 more items in here as well. I finally, guys, got my hands on the viral Daisy mug, which is virtually impossible to find at the moment. If your store is lucky enough to have these in, then you are just so lucky, because I have been trying to get this mug, gosh, I think since about October. It's got to be around Halloween time. I've been trying to get my hands on this, and mine never have it in store. Saw it today and absolutely had to grab this, pop it in my basket. You guys know how much I love a mug. I've got quite a big mug collection. I wouldn't like to say it's an obsession, but I kind of think it is. Just a little bit. I do love a pretty mug. I am a sucker for a pretty mug, and this one was priced at £3.50, but it is just so nice. And I mainly wanted this because in the new kitchen, I've got some plans for the kitchen, and I really want to add a very, very small, and I mean a really, really small amount of lemon colour to the kitchen. Like, I want to have some fake lemons and stuff in a bowl. I just want to add just a small amount of yellow, and I thought this would look so lovely, especially with spring coming around the corner as well. Just a really, really pretty mug to have. I also have this really lovely cozy throw, which I have bought for the living room for the sofa. Don't know if you guys might remember this, but I bought some pillows a while back from Next, and I also bought a rug from B&M, which is kind of very similar to this. So it's a really nice white fluffy rug, and then pretty much identical colouring to this beige. There's like kind of patterns on the rug. I forget the name of the pattern. It does have like a specific name. I'll try and find a picture of the rug and the cushions, and I will pop them up on one of the corners of the videos. And I saw this in B&M. I thought this is just going to match the cushions and the rug absolutely perfectly, so I had to grab this. Priced at £8. It is a big throw though. It's a really, really big size. It's 130 times 160 centimeters, and it is just so soft and so fluffy. So I thought this is just going to be so lovely on the sofa once I finally get all of the new bits in here. We still haven't done any other room in the house yet, because we're kind of debating at the moment what room to do next. My initial thought was, now that Jessica's room is done, to do the hallway because it's such a small space, but now I'm thinking, do I want to do the living room or do I want to do the kitchen? I'm just at that point now where I'm like, I don't know what room I want to do. I think the kitchen is going to be the biggest job, so I'm like, do I want to leave that till last, or do I want to do it first and get it out the way? Because I'm kind of thinking to myself, if I end up doing the rest of the house and then I end up getting short of money, will the kitchen ever get done? So I'm now thinking to myself, should we do the kitchen first? I just don't know. I really don't know. It's something that I really have to kind of sit down and have a good think about. But I am just so excited now to get the rest of this house done, get all of the new home items out that I have been buying, that you guys have seen from Temu, from Asda, from B&M, from IKEA, because it's all just stored in a box in the garage labelled new home, and it's just not being used at the moment. So I'm very excited to be able to get this house done and show you guys the finished product. And then lastly, from B&M, I do have this radiator that I bought. However, we have taken it out already. I actually bought two, and Simon has already put the boxes in the garage, so I do apologise. I was planning to film this in the box that it came in. So these are freestanding radiators priced at £29 each, which I think is a really, really good price. So I'm going to try and explain this story as quickly as I can because I don't want to bore everybody. So in this house, this is all electric. Everything runs by electric. There's no gas, there's no boiler, there's no nothing. And we have electric radiators on the wall. They are not the best. It takes a very long time to heat up this room. It can take about 4 hours to fully heat the room that we are in. And then once you turn them off, pretty much within half an hour, the temperature just drops and it goes absolutely freezing in here. It's taken such a long time to heat, which I'm sure you guys can imagine is costing an absolute fortune in electric bills, and it's just not very hot. They're not very good, to be honest. They're an absolute eyesore as well in the house. They're just chunky, they're massive, they've gone yellow. I just hate them. We've got one in here, well, we've got two now actually, because we had a small one in the hallway which I actually took off the wall. They're very easy to install, don't get me wrong. You can literally pull them off the wall, unscrew them, screw them back into another wall. So I have taken out this small one from the hallway because it just wasn't really needed. I've popped that in the living room. So we've got a small one in this corner, and we've got a really long one in that corner. Doesn't really heat the room, and the kids have got one in their rooms each. And where they're so chunky and come out from the wall, I'm sure you guys can imagine, we can't have the furniture up against it because, you know, it's quite dangerous. You shouldn't really have things near it, the heat's coming out. And Jessica's bed is near one of them. Originally her cabinet was there, which meant her cabinet was right out from the wall. It really used to irritate me. Same with Jake's room. He's got quite a small room and his bed is where his one is, so his bed is quite far out from the wall, and again it's just losing space for him in his room. So I come up with the idea for the kids' bedrooms to remove the ones off the walls that were fitted in and just buy these freestanding ones, take those ones off the wall, throw them in the bin, give them away to people, whatever you want to do with them. Just have the freestanding ones, because I thought it would be such a good idea, because once those are off the walls, the kids have got more space in their bedroom. They can push their bed up to the wall, they can push their cabinet up to the wall. They're not losing a ton of space. And when the spring comes and the summer, put them back in the box, put them in the garage, and then the kids just don't need to have the radiators in their bedrooms. I'm going to be completely honest, I was not expecting good things from this radiator. I thought they were going to be like the ones that we've got, really pants, really rubbish, not going to really do the job, not heat the room. When I tell you, this is probably one of the best heating things I've ever seen or had in my entire life. I'm just honestly so impressed with this. I love it. Simon loves it. My dad's gone and got one. They heat up the room so quickly. They are worth every single penny, and I think £29 is just far too cheap for how good they actually are. For the first time we used it, popped it in Jessica's room, had no idea, no light, came back after 10 minutes, opened the door, and me and Simon were just like, it was like being blown from a bomb. It was just so hot in there. After 10 minutes it was like walking into the Bahamas. And I said to Simon, oh, it's probably because it's brand new, we just took it out of the box. But no, we've had these radiators for a number of weeks now, even though I'm just showing them to you today. But they are honestly, guys, so good at heating up the room. Popped one in Jake's room literally after 5 minutes because he's got such a small room. It was baking in there. I had to turn it off, just sweltering with the heat. It was just so hot. So yeah, they are literally worth the money. They are just so good, and I really wanted to share those with you because I just thought, again, it's a really good way of showing you guys how to heat up your room. It doesn't take up much space, and what I love about it, because it is freestanding, like when Jake's on his computer, he can literally have it right next to him, whereas the other one was far away on his wall. So you have got the option of having it right next to you, especially if you're working from home, you know, if you're at a desk and you want a bit of warmth, you can literally have it right next to you. They're ideal as well for the kitchen, because obviously we don't have radiators in the kitchen. Not many homes, I think, have radiators in the kitchen, so sometimes we also take it in the kitchen just to warm up the kitchen for 10 minutes. And it's just honestly one of the best buys I think I've ever bought. I absolutely I love it. It's cheaper to run as well. It costs a couple of pence per hour, which is great. And obviously, because it's heating up so quickly, we're not having to have the heater on for 4 hours to heat up the room. So it's saving us a ton of money on the electric bill. So I really, really wanted to show those to you guys today for 29 quid. Do think about investing in one because they are honestly just really, really brilliant. So yeah, that is it from me. I know it was a very, very small haul. I only had a couple of items today, but I really wanted to show them to you. Not sure what my next video is going to be now, to be honest with you guys. I need to figure that one out myself. I do need to go to IKEA, so I could possibly have an IKEA haul for you guys, but we shall see. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I appreciate every single person that has taken the time to watch my video. Send me a like, send me a comment, or subscribe. You guys, thank you very, very much. I love you all. Take care, and I will see you in my next video.